I'm Heather, and I'm a life coach for busy moms with little kids who want to make their big dreams come true without burning out. Today, we're talking about how to schedule your week. Now, I used to be a person that was all about the to-do list. I love me a good to-do list. I love having the little boxes empty and then being able to tick them off, or even better, have all the items listed and cross them off when they're complete. Sometimes I would even put things at the beginning of my list that I had already done that day just so that I could cross them off. I know I'm not the only one. But I have found a new system that works so much better for me now that I am both a wife, a mom, and an entrepreneur. So what I find works best is to take an hour on either Sunday or Monday. For me, it works best to do it on Sunday because I actually have some time on Sunday. And take out a piece of paper, and there's going to be a 3-step process to get rid of your to-do list and make sure that you don't miss a single thing that you need to get done each week. Step number 1 is write everything down. So have your to-do list and write everything down that you can think of that you need to accomplish this week. So that could be things in all different categories. It could be appointments that you need to book. It could be targets that you want to hit in your business. It could be your children's different events and appointments, everything. Put it all down on that list. Okay, so that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to take every single item off of your to-do list and schedule it into your calendar. There's all different kinds of apps that you can use. I just use the straight up calendar that's on the iPhone, iCal. And I take every single item off of my to-do list and put it into my calendar. It needs to have a specific time and live on my calendar, or it basically does not exist. Having a piece of paper somewhere on your desk with a to-do list doesn't guarantee that you're going to get those things done. But when you take them off of the list and put them into your calendar and then actually follow your calendar, you can know that you're not going to miss anything. So just to clarify, there's going to be some things on your to-do list that you can't fit into this week, but I would still encourage you to make a guess on when you are going to get them done and put them somewhere in your calendar. You can always adjust that time, push it back, change it if you need to, but it should at least live in your calendar. Okay, so that's step number 2, everything from the to-do list into your calendar. Step number 3 is honor your calendar. So this is actually the biggest thing to make this whole system work. When you look at your day, and I do this every single morning as part of my 10-minute morning, I do some journaling, and one of the things that I do is I pull out my calendar and I look and see what's coming up in my day. And then, no matter what, I honor what's in my calendar. Unless there's some kind of emergency or extenuating circumstances, when it says 9:30, check your social media, I check my social media. When it says 10 a.m., record your next YouTube video, I record my next video. And I also honor the time allotment that I've given myself. So if I've given myself an hour, I'm going to work on that project for an hour. If I don't complete it, I'm not putting it back on a to-do list. I'm putting it in another time in my calendar. So to review those 3 steps for you, step number 1 is take an hour on either Sunday or Monday and write out your entire to-do list for the week, everything you can think of in every single category. Step number 2 is take all those items off of your to-do list and put them into your calendar. You can still cross them off as you're putting them into your calendar if you would like. And step number 3 is to make sure you honor your calendar. So every morning, look at the things that are coming up on your to-dos for that day and follow the calendar exactly to the T. And in all of this, remember that your thoughts create your feelings and your feelings motivate your action. So if you find yourself not following through on certain things, ask yourself, what was I thinking about that item and how is it making me feel? And was that feeling fueling me to take the action that I needed to take or not? Most times when we don't follow through on the things that are on our calendar, it's just because of thoughts that we're having. But we'll save that for another topic, for another day. If you found this helpful, you need to know that this is all the kind of tools and content that we talk about every single week in my monthly coaching program, Life Launch. If you want to check out Life Launch, you can go to the link below this video and have a look. It's a community of women who are pursuing emotional health in every area of their life, and we talk all about concepts like this every single week in our group coaching session. If you have any questions about that, you can reach out and let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next week.